Welcome to Xyed Mysteries, where every story unveils the unseen and every heart hides a secret. I'm your narrator, your guide through worlds of wonder, mystery, and fate. I'm your narrator, Xyedkx, and today we continue the hauntingly beautiful tale of Eternal Requiem, Threads of Yesterday, Episode 4, The Shadow Between Lives. Recap, Episode 3 Summary. Previously, in Eternal Requiem, Aiko discovered a hidden letter in Ren's room, a letter written long before they met, yet bearing her name and her handwriting. Memories began to blur with dreams, and visions of an old temple by a crimson lake haunted her nights. Meanwhile, Ren's health faltered as strange black marks appeared on his chest, marks identical to those found on a shrine painting of a doomed couple separated by a curse centuries ago. Now, as dawn breaks over Kyoto, Aiko stands at the threshold of truth, torn between the fear of losing Ren and the mystery that binds their souls through lifetimes. Episode 4, The Shadow Between Lives. The city was still asleep when Aiko arrived at the old district, where wooden houses whispered with age and temple bells echoed faintly from the mist. She clutched the letter close to her chest. The paper had aged, yet her name, Aiko, looked freshly written, inked with something that felt alive. She entered the antique shop of Madame Yumi, the spiritual historian Ren once mentioned. The woman's eyes were milky with age, but sharp as glass when she spoke. "You've crossed a path you once swore to forget," Yumi murmured. "That letter was never meant to find you in this life." Aiko's breath caught. "Then why does it exist?" "Because love does not obey time," Yumi said softly. "But curses remember." Yumi opened a lacquered box revealing two pendants, twin symbols entwined in red thread. Aiko's eyes widened. One of them matched the mark on Ren's chest. "You and he were bound under the Requiem Oath centuries ago," Yumi explained. "A vow that promised eternal reunion but punished betrayal with rebirth and grief. If the truth is ignored, one dies for the other to live." Aiko's heart sank. "So, Ren's pain is because of me?" Yumi nodded. "Unless the cycle is broken, the curse will claim one soul before the next moonrise." That night, Aiko raced back to Ren's apartment. The rain poured hard, washing the neon reflections across the streets. She found him on the floor, unconscious, his breathing shallow. His chest glowed faintly where the mark pulsed, like fire beneath the skin. She screamed his name, tears streaming as she clutched him close. "Please, not again, not in this life." Suddenly his eyes flickered open. "Aiko, it's you. I remember now. The temple. Your voice." He reached for her face with trembling hands. "We promised to meet again, even if it destroyed us." The lights in the room flickered violently, and for a split second, Aiko saw it, a vision of their past selves. She in a white kimono by the crimson lake, and Ren as a samurai kneeling before her, the blade between them. She gasped as reality snapped back. Ren's breathing stopped. The mark on his chest spread, black veins crawling up his neck. And as she screamed his name, everything turned cold. The screen fades to black. A single drop of her tear falls on his pendant, and the mark vanishes. But then, the pendant glows red. A voice echoes faintly. "The Requiem has begun again." Closing invitation. If you felt the chill of fate tonight, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Xyed Mysteries. Hit the bell icon to uncover what happens next in Eternal Requiem, Threads of Yesterday. Every story hides a truth, and some truths never die.